Welcome back to what I've decided will be a 5-part mini-series with daily videos on elegant autumn decor inspiration. Today is all about getting your tree out early and getting creative with your autumn decor. We're starting out with a tree that has lots of color in it. It's got some beautiful oranges and deep burgundies, and it has some great movement with these sprays that are coming out the sides and up at the top. Really nice tree. Very late summer, early autumnal. Love the floral vibes. This one definitely has more of that elevated country feel to it. Next up, this one has lots of gorgeous greens in it. I noticed the addition of the picks, like the cedar picks in there, giving it fullness and softness, and lots of pumpkins that are all different shades of gold and like the deeper browns. Really nice choice to keep the similar colors going, the same color palette going when you're using lots of different shapes like this with these pumpkins. What really makes this elegant for me is the use of the gold pumpkins and the velvet. This one's very pretty. And she's done a great job of distributing the different colors throughout the tree in a way that's even and balanced without feeling too purposeful. The next tree also has a lot of pumpkins in it. I love the sprays in this. It's a little on the symmetrical side, lots of presence at the top, which is really nice. And I do like that even though she used a lot of pumpkins, again, they're the same kind of colors, it still feels more cohesive than not. And it definitely feels really autumnal. Big fan of this one. Love how she has the bigger pumpkins at the base, echoing that expectation of there being presents down there. But of course, it's fall, so we're gonna have pumpkins. This next one, I'm sorry that it's blurry. I could only find one photo, but I thought the colors and the vibe of this tree were just so good. I wanted it included anyway. Gorgeous greens. I noticed the cranberries and the reds in this feel really autumnal. They don't feel Christmassy at all to me. It has that bountiful harvest vibe going on here. Love it. Love the movement of the natural elements. Maybe some grapevine. I'm not sure what that garland looking element is, but it works really well in this tree. Beautiful. This one is stunning. I love that it's a tabletop tree. It's so full feeling without feeling overdone. I think this one is just fantastic. I love the pheasants that are sort of scattered throughout and on the table, giving some cohesion between the table itself and the tree. There's bird nests in here. There's all kinds of dried looking foliage. This, for me, really nails that intersection of natural and glamorous. Really like this tree. Absolutely gorgeous. The next tree has a very similar feeling to it, that sort of wild hunt but glammed up version. Again, I feel like something that I've noticed is that adding the gold and the bronze elements into these natural trees are what really take it into the elegance realm. It looks like there are some gilded oak leaves in here, and that just made me so happy given that I used gilded oak leaves in my trees this year. This is so up my alley, this tree. I'd also want to point out that amazing tree stand. Look at that thing. It's incredible. Looks just like a stump, but it's carved. Wow. And I actually also love the top of this tree. It looks like an active bird's nest. And as I look at this one, it occurs to me that this isn't the biggest tree in the world, but it has a ton of impact. So keep that in mind. If you can't have a huge tree, you can still make a big splash with a beautiful tree like this. We've got another woodland glam tree here. This one is sort of edging into the Christmas realm, but I think it still works for what we're talking about here. Again, lots of oak leaves, woodland elements, but also has that beautiful mercury glass and the bronzy gold elements in there that really take it to the level of elegance versus just being natural. This next one's a little different. Love that it's next to this gorgeous leather chair, but this one's another tabletop tree, very small. I love that this has that sort of pewter feel to some of these ornaments, and even the things on the table, the decorations on the table have that pewter vibe, that heavy sort of beaten silver. The sweeping bead garland is great on this little tree, and you can see these turkey note cards tucked in there. Maybe they're like antique Thanksgiving invitation, something like that. This is just so cute. And like the last video, I actually saved my favorite for last. These little topiary-esque twin trees. I love these. These gave me that sort of nostalgic, almost Martha Stewart vibe to them. I don't know why. I don't think they are. I wasn't able to find the source for these. I absolutely love the golden apples in this. As I say that, I think I'm articulating what I like so much about the golden fruit in these different trees. So that is giving me something to think about. Pears, apples, all these things that are gilded, it feels like an ornament without being a glass orb. That's why I like making these videos. Not only am I sharing it with you, but I'm thinking to myself what it is that I like about these things and what I want to emulate. And that helps me with my own decor style. This just nails, again, that intersection between natural and elegant, glamorous, elevated. You know how I feel about urns if you've been on this channel before. I love them for my Christmas trees. I think that they just are such a game changer. And if you would like to have a Christmas tree urn of your own, be sure to check out my video on how to make one for a really reasonable price. I really hope you enjoyed that and got some inspiration. I think this is going to be a fun series, so stay tuned for the next installment. I will see you tomorrow.